Alright, time for another rendition of Elliot trying to redeem his Tsukuyomi deck.
Shut up. It's not my fault. It's mine.
And while we're...
Stop being broken.
And while...
It's lesbians.
Fair enough.
Alright, well, I think we should stop pretending to whisper. Alright then, welcome to another episode. Alright, welcome to another episode of Rant of the Vanguard, where we're going to be talking about Extra Booster 1 comic style.
Yep, coming in March.
As far as you
As far as we know, Elliot? Anything to say about that Extra Booster, Elliot? You know what's in it.
Yeah, a whole lot of nothing.
Well,
It's like all of 2 cards.
Promise
Okay,
Daughter.
3.
Let's see, Promise Daughter is what I care about.
There was Nitro Juggler.
Jumping
and
Jill?
Oh, well, I forgot about that one.
Oh, okay,
Crap.
okay.
Well, okay, so that's the 3rd card, and of course the 2nd critical for Mega Colony.
That's so important.
It is. Shut up.
Of course, so they can stop playing stands and be a real deck. Just like Nova Grapplers, they don't need stands.
We see you blowing your nose there.
Yeah. What do you think I care?
Well, anything else to say about it then, or is that about it?
Sweep AI won that roll.
Well,
I rolled the 5, you rolled the 4.
I guess that is everything there is to say
4.
about it then.
What?
A 2, whatever.
If I recall, more risers come in that?
Well, I guess the first of the series, really. You got your riser customs and the perfect riser, which are, well, they are what they are.
And then you've got your Murakumos like Fushimi, left and right arrestor.
Oh yeah, left and right arrestor. Those guys are so important.
So good.
And
To be
Zan-
fair, Fushimi is pretty nice.
Good tech ride if you want to use them. And then there's a Zanbaku, which is going to be incredibly...
Oh, it's a cross ride.
Yeah, incredibly anti-meta for both cross ride and break ride format. Let's see, 14, 13. Don't care, I'm letting you through. Let's see.
Yeah, so I guess not too much to pick up from there unless you want to make those decks.
Oh, not to mention drafting that set is going to be the worst thing imaginable.
Okay, explain why. It has something to do with those 4 triggers.
Well, that and like
Your boss monsters are Perfect Riser and Zanbaku.
Imperial Daughter. Don't forget that one.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget-
There are 3 11Ks, 2 of which will most likely be 9K, and the other one will be eating everything. If not, you can't attack.
Don't forget, some people don't know what those are, Elliot. You should probably explain what those are.
Well,
Or
Imperial
YouTube.
Daughter is an 11K Oracle Think Tank grade 3. Sounds good, except for the part where it can't attack unless your field is either empty or you counterblast 1 and eat one of your Oracle rear guards. On the plus side, if your field is empty, she's attacking for plus 10k and plus 1 crit, which is kind of cool. But it's only 1 attack. You don't often win games on that alone.
Alright. How about the perfect riser?
Meanwhile, when you ride him, all of your riser rear guards move to the soul. So, yay minuses. Meanwhile,
In order for him to keep his 11K body, there
you
needs to
have
be
to have
another
another riser out in the field.
And if you have 4 riser units in soul, he gains plus 1 critical as well as 2,000 power,
Well,
or?
he gets 3 for each riser that's in there,
Ah, okay.
no matter how many he has. So that's alright, but it doesn't get particularly decent until Booster 9 rolls around, where you get your Riser, Devil, Summoner, Clone, and stuff like that.
Riser Iron Tail, and then a Riser Crit. So all I need is one battle riser, and that's all. That's all she got.
Alright then. How about the Murakumo you were talking about before?
Oh, what about them? I'm pretty sure there were only those 4 in there or something.
Yeah, the left and right guys are not especially great.
Yeah, especially if you call them in the wrong position.
Yeah. You gotta be in the right and left side of each other in order to get their effects to work.
Yeah, you have to have the one in the top right rear guard circle and the other one in the top left rear guard circle. And they're like the only ones ever to care about that. So weird.
And we've got so many other 8K rear guards that are fine in Murakumo.
But, you know, at least they didn't try to
won't even drink that shit.
copy their effects verbatim from the
I
manga.
can smell it clear.
Because while they were in position in the manga, oh man, your opponent was not allowed to stand their vanguard or something. It was messed up.
Sounds like good times for everyone.
That sounds like something maybe
And
Connie should
Zanbaku
have.
didn't let them ride at all.
Oh. So that's why Zenin is in there?
I guess so. Oh, speaking of Zenin, yeah, he's one of the potential SPs. He's not very Royal Paladin at all. But when you call or ride him, or maybe it's just call.
I think it's called.
You flip over your top card, and if it's a Royal Paladin with the same grade as your Vanguard, you ride it. If not, you send it to the drop zone. Hey, at least it's fun watching Daigo sack the crap out of that guy in the movie with it.
Oh yeah, that's great. It makes like, if you want to be a pro, play one Zenin and Majesty Lord Blaster.
Let's see. I believe there's a Kagero in there.
Oh, yeah, a couple of them. They're actually kind of decent. You had Guard Griffin, which let you counterblast one for plus 10k, plus 5k shield.
10 would be
When
great.
you guard with it. It's grade 1 with 6k otherwise. And then you also had Bellicosity Dragon, which let you unflip a damage when it hits the Vanguard. It was your predecessor for all those things like Trip and Garuda that Booster 6 brought around. Feels like there had to be something else in there, but I guess not.
Well, nothing important.
far as they
you talk
went.
about Nitro Juggler. What it does.
Yeah, Nitro Juggler, you Soul Charge 1 when you call or ride it. 9k, grade 2 Paleman, which they really like by virtue of it being 9k.
And Jumping Jill, if I recall.
Why are you still grade locked?
I don't care, no guard.
But it doesn't make.
What? What's wrong?
Yeah, triggers are awesome. Alright, any promo card that comes with it?
Oh.
Hell yeah. Any promo cards that come with it?
Oh,
Or is
right.
it-
The English edition is supposed to have Exculpate the Blaster in its first edition boxes. Funny story about Exculpate. He's got the longest text box you will ever see on a card. Grade 3 Royal Paladin, 12,000 power. You may not write it unless you have a grade 3 Royal Paladin Vanguard. Or was it just grade 3 period? Either
I
way,
don't remember.
you wouldn't play outside of it anyway. If you call it, retire it.
If you do
If
not
you do not have Blaster Blade in the soul, it cannot attack. When it does attack, you Soul Blast everything that's not Blaster Blade, and it gets
2,000 power for each soul.
one. And you also have the option of using its active skill during the main phase, Counterblast 3, and it gains the ability to attack your opponent's entire field. Which is cool, except at the end of, immediately after its attack, you have
I
to
have no idea how she does it. 'Cause, like, whenever we
soul
try to
blast
get
everything
crush
else that's left,
well, okay.
and then ride blaster
This
blade.
big,
From the soul.
this big. She's about
Or
maybe
the
this
drop
big
zone, I
except
think.
she's like-
No, it was like he's removed from the drop zone, and all that's left is blaster blade.
Yeah, either way, it's really, really,
Weird.
really weird.
We've tried it out back a long time ago. It's not that game breaking. If sure you can.
I was
pretty much
so
make-
mad when I saw Field Nuke, but no, it's not that great a card since it demands so much from your hand to even use in the first place. And you can't drop it any earlier than turn 4. It's more of a miracle comeback thing than any,
Anything else?
if it can even manage that. I hate it so much. But enough about Epithet.
Is there a release date set for that?
March something.
All right, March something. Got it.
Here's my grade 3. See, you can beat this deck as long as I get grade locked.
Shut up, Dan.
Yeah, and back before its release, information on its release, everyone like just called it the Myth Extra Booster because
They had no reason
yeah.
to release it.
because
Now that they finally are, it's a bit surreal.
yeah, because our release, well,
The release in the English one was all wonky.
yeah, it was 1, 2, 6, not 5. 5 is what we're waiting for. 4, 7, EB02, Booster 4, and yeah, waiting for 5, and then EB01.
This will finally be back on track after this.
No, we won't.
Track.
We need Extra Booster, Yuri, and Nagisa.
That's true. That's
Until
that's
then,
right.
we're
Oh
still
yeah,
off.
that's gonna come after Dazzling Divas,
What?
aka Bermuda 2.
Yeah, Encore of the Divas. I called it like how long ago?
Bermuda Triangle aren't canon apparently. They just show up once a year in an extra booster and everyone's happy.
Yeah, you just have one episode of me playing it.
I couldn't imagine why.
Maybe they cost thousands of dollars to animate. I don't know.
You know how idle budgets are.
Oh no, Elliot. We were just watching 5Ds the other day. There was a lot of freaking action and motion for those cards.
Yeah, but that's for humans on motorcycles.
No,
We're
I mean,
talking about.
I'm talking about Junk Warrior.
Oh.
You're freaking flying around kicking dogs in the face.
Well, see, Junk Warrior does not
Junk
have a
Warrior
tail
doesn't-
for legs.
Kick.
No, it was Speed Warrior. He's the one who kicked the dog in the face and broke its skull.
Probably like some weird copyright thing because they're
You
probably
know
based
what
on
happened to you.
Yeah,
based off actual
that was so awesome. And now we got Zeal, or Zexel as it was once called in America before. I guess it killed 4 kids.
It still exists.
I know it still exists, but the program like, that it was on does not. It's now Justice League and Power Rangers.
It stung when I watched. We watched the first episode.
Yeah, we knew right then and there.
I can play trap cards. I'm set. Trap card. Face down. Got to pick it up. Ore!
I don't need to breathe under. I don't need to hold my breath underwater. Got something to say. Oh, hey.
I'm so feeling this flow.
Oh,
Second life,
Jesus.
guys.
How did we go from 5Ds to that?
I don't know. So,
Oh.
extra booster, right.
Right back to that.
I think we covered everything.
Cover everything about that. Well, care to talk about the month after since we know what's coming up?
What was that? Trial Deck 7?
Trial Deck.
Yeah.
Descendants of the Marine Emperor, the
Agua-
debut of Agua Falls.
Agua Force.
Agua That's a whole other
See?
can of worms right there.
Just let Diego do your commercials for you.
Okay, Asian, Mexican, Diego, Dan, Sama.
Whatever
Kuma.
you say.
Stereotypically drunk Mexican cyber girly 90s otaku kid.
Hey, we might get sued for that. Shut up.
Well, because Akinator knows of it now.
Well, yeah. That would be the Aqua Force. The
As far as trial decks go, it follows the same general formula as Slash of Silver Wolf and Resonance of Thunder Dragon.
Yep. For those who don't know, the Aqua Force are the deck used by the biggest dick in Vanguard.
Decade.
The villain of Season 2, who wasn't really much of a villain until the last two seconds.
Like 2 seconds of the freaking series
Yeah.
or season.
Aside from that, he was just a jerk.
Yeah, he's just kind of a jerk the
about
whole
it.
time. Trying to give us a backstory that we're supposed to care about. Though can't imagine why they think we would, given the circumstances. I mean,
Not relevant to the trial deck. Anyhow,
that's not as dumb. I just figured we should talk about it since we're here.
And actually, it's probably show up around the time where episode 83 comes out, where he,
Yeah, probably.
where his first cameos as well as Daigo. So we've been
oh man, we've been just waiting for
another
Daigo.
another tangent because Daigo is one of the promotional characters for
Everything, really.
for Vanguard. He was the main character in the live action movie,
does.
as well as
Does commercials. He
Yeah.
showed up in the show.
that was his first cameo. And here's the thing,
Actor,
Daigo,
singer,
yeah.
songwriter. He's
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Singer, songwriter,
Daigo
even tokusatsu
is-
hero.
Yeah, Daigo is Daigo. So here's the problem. What are they going to do with him in the English dub? Because
Hey, we'll find out. We're like
We're
two
two-
episodes away.
True.
Yeah.
But he makes a good point because he's
I
famous
know.
in Japan, but here couldn't say the same thing.
I know some idols are fluent in English.
I don't think that's really Daigo.
Yeah, but we know that he sometimes says some broken English in the anime, but we have no idea what's going to go on. Maybe they'll not dub him and just give him subtitles.
Maybe.
That would be the classy thing to do.
It would be the classy thing to do. But we're talking about a dub here, and even though this dub is pretty good, all things considered, they're going to do something with this that it's just going to be weird. It's going to be silly. We hope it's going to be Mexican.
Yeah, because Daigo, Diego. That's the running.
Etc. Etc. Yeah, we're just gonna buy those trial decks and try to use it up like we did with trial deck 4.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
We're gonna top with it just because we want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually broke my curse because I just used to be, the store's scrub lord.
Yeah. Earlier, we were talking about Gold Paladins and how easy they are to play to the point that you don't actually have to try. The same day that I topped that tournament with them, without any of the star monsters or anything other than witches in them, these two here also topped the tournament using trial decks of the booster. What was the trial deck number?
For the Oracle.
4. The Oracle
That's
Think.
all you need to
Yeah.
know.
The Oracle Think Take 1.
It was funny. Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Because most people don't give much cares for the trial decks because doesn't have null gores, therefore isn't good. But the Oracle deck using 8 draws and 3 luck birds, it gives you card advantage.
I think that day we proved that you don't need that having perfect cards does not determine whether or not you're good.
I proved that with Bermuda
Don't even need
oracles.
fancy tricks.
Well, we proved that with the Cocoa Bros too.
Oh yeah, that.
Anyway, looking forward to that much, at least. Of course, we're gonna trade off the trial decks immediately after using them.
Yeah. Because even though Medieval Gazer isn't the best card, he's still so neato do to use. Let's see. Because he's kind of he has the same problem as Eclipse, Amber Dragon
Yeah.
Eclipse, there we go.
You gotta use its skill in advance. And doing so just tells your opponent, hey, do something about it. And usually they can't.
And there's the other thing of, if they guard it, And since there's no Basil or Diamantes in the deck, he's going to be the final attack for your for your
Get
field.
stands or just die. Other than that, boss card deck doesn't really have anything definitive about the Aquaforce strategy in it.
Aside from like playing Dorothea.
That one Olgos and the Dorothea, yeah. Dorothea's pretty cool. When she boosts an Aquaforce Vanguard and it's the third attack or later that turn, she boosts for 10k. Which is a relatively easy condition to meet.
All right. Well, I guess it's the rest of the next couple months. Can you just mention things that are coming out in the couple months after? In particular, a certain regional qualifier of sorts.
Stand-up challenge cup will be taking place over the next couple of months. In March, you have the local stages, and then anyone who top twos at their local stage will get to graduate to the regional stage, and from there you obviously play for the national invite. It's a North American only tournament, so it's not anything quite as big as,
The one in fall.
yeah.
But still something interesting to look at. We also heard something about a another kind of tournament.
Yes.
One that requires having friends.
Yeah, I know, that's surprising. A card game that
Shocker.
friends, but
Yeah, team tournaments. And when we heard the information, like when we heard more rules about it, we kind of,
Slightly butthurt, if only because we can't hybrid.
yeah, like we
No
had
hybrids
this little, yeah, this joke ever since Barkall got banned because he was like, you could put Barkall in anything, in Nova Grapplers, Mega Blast dot decks. And we thought, oh, Busho probably hates hybrids. Well, this...
Apparently they do,
Yeah.
apparently they must.
because you have to use one clan in your deck with the exception of Royal Paladins.
They're
You
Because
get to
allowed.
use up to 10 Shadow Paladins.
With any tech, Apocalypse Bats or Phantom Blast Dragons, what will you?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
if you feel need to, you can. But yeah, that's the only one allowed, which is weird because nearing the end of the season 2, it looked like that they were going to go with hybriding.
And then Lord!
Yep, and then Lord happened.
Yeah.
They're
If-
going in the exact opposite direction they were hinting towards.
And also with the ruling of like all cards being of the same clan, you're all, with that wording, you're allowed to use Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark Spirits because they're also
Yep.
yeah, both clans and whatnot. What
Good
else
times,
was-
good times. Oh yeah, the other rule about the team tournament.
Oh yeah, every player has to use a different clan to deck.
Which is weird because that's not how it's advertised in the show.
Well, here's the thing. They probably don't want people steamrolling everyone with VN.
Don't.
Yeah, all you need is Jiendo, そして Jiendo.
So instead we're gonna get Gold Paladin at the end MLB,
Yeah.
which is just as bad.
Just play different flavors of meta.
I don't think that really changes the situation. It just makes the situation have flavors to it. Still same problem. But it doesn't matter. I think we got this. We got this.
Sure, maybe.
Maybe. Possibly.
Neko, John.
Yeah. The silliest thing is that The only reason why I was playing Majesty Lord Blaster is because I was going to end up cosplaying as Daigo for whatever tournaments we may participate in.
Which will be interesting. Almost as interesting as that Silent Tom who was playing the Angel Feathers.
He played her Goldie.
Traitor.
Well,
Play the worst thing.
I tried.
Ever.
I tried playing Ergoldio, but sadly, Ergoldiol's a confirmed tsundere. animal.
That's for another time.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my.
I'm sorry. I've still got beef with my.
We all have things we have beef with. That's why we started that other segment. That you guys should totally go watch, by the way.
Another second?
The good, the bad, and the gold.
Oh, okay.
This just happened. Hello, I duck out.
God damn it, Elliot, we don't have that much time.
Yes, we
We
do.
might have to cut. I mean, for YouTube reason, I don't know how long we can.
That was game 2. Suck it.
Well, I think we've already
No, I just.
mentioned.
Oh, yeah, I just noticed
Yeah.
the time is 26 minutes.
Whatever.
But anyway, just wrap this up then.
Yeah. Again, we're already done with like whatever we're speaking with tournaments and whatnot.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start up another video
Yep.
with a new topic.
Yep, which we shall do.
Tune in next
Yeah.
time.
Whenever.